Walk through how sensitivity analysis can be used in capital budgeting, specifically how it helps us evaluate risk and make smarter financial decisions. To bring this training to life, I'm going to use a practical example that I can relate to, a credit union evaluating whether to open a new branch. There are several reasons to use this analysis in capital budgeting. First, it helps us deal with uncertainty. No matter how confident we are in our projections, there's always risk. With our new branch example, sensitivity analysis helps answer key questions. What if we don't meet our growth targets? Which assumptions, if wrong, would have the biggest financial impact? How resilient is the branch's business case under different scenarios? This helps prioritize risk, strengthen planning, and support transparent, data-driven decisions to better prepare us for the future. So to break it down, the quantitative process follows these 5 steps. Identify key variables. For the branch, this could be membership growth, loan volume, interest income, or operating cost. Define the base case. So we could say our model would assume 1,000 new members and $10 million in new loans. Adjust one variable at a time. For example, if we reduce the member growth to 800, how would that recalculate the NPV? And how does this new NPV change our outcome? This is where we would record those new outputs. And then compare results. So which variable would cause the biggest swing? This approach reveals which assumptions the project is most sensitive to, which goes to the name of a sensitivity analysis. It's not all just about the numbers. A qualitative analysis matters too. We need to consider which assumptions are most uncertain or influenced by external factors. In our credit union example, a local market demographics, potential competition, and branch staffing challenges could all influence whether the branch will perform as projected. Talking to local business leaders or analyzing census data could also provide more context and help us stress test our assumptions. Sensitivity analysis is just one way to incorporate risk. You can also use a scenario analysis, so best case, worst case, or a Monte Carlo simulation for a more statistical approach. The simulation uses computer models to test thousands of different possible outcomes by randomly changing key variables, and this gives us a better picture of the range of results we might see and not just a single estimate. We could also adjust the discount rate if a project is particularly risky. So for our new branch, if the location is in a developing area with unclear long-term growth, we might want to raise the discount rate to account for that added risk. The key is to make the risk visible so we can begin to mitigate it. So in summary, a sensitivity analysis helps us focus on what really matters. It encourages transparency, sharpens our projections, and ultimately improves the quality of our capital budgeting decisions. In the case of our credit union's new branch, this process could reveal that just a small dip in member growth or an unexpected rise in expenses could push the project below break even, and this allows leadership to plan better and be more proactive. So it could be to pause the project altogether if they feel the risks are too great. Here are my references. Thank you.